The EFF is taking the Speaker of Parliament, Baleka Mbete, to the Constitutional Court. The party wants the court to force Mbete to hold President Jacob Zuma accountable based on its 2016 Nkandla court case finding. The EFF also abandoned today's State of the Nation address debate. It says it won't participate in any programs at which the President speaks.
Only upon him has the constitutional obligation to uphold, defend and respect the Constitution as the supreme law of the Republic been expressly imposed.
It's nearly a year since that ruling, and it's been the center of fierce debate. Should President Jacob Zuma stay in office despite the Constitutional Court ruling that he failed to uphold, defend and respect the Constitution? Or whether Parliament should dissolve for failing to hold the President and the Executive accountable? And now, part 2 of that Nkandla saga. The EFF is going back to the highest court in the land.
We want Parliament, compelled by the court, to institute impeachment or a disciplinary action. Zuma must come before a committee and answer why did he lie to Parliament that he's got a bond when he knew very well he doesn't have a bond.
Post the Nkandla ruling, there have been 2 motions of no confidence against President Jacob Zuma. But through the ANC's majority vote, they failed. The party also quailed internal calls for the president to resign, but says its hands are tied over the EFF's move.
We can't discuss the Constitutional Court, a case that has not even gone before the Constitutional Court. People have got a right to do whatever, but we've got a responsibility to protect institutions of democracy, institutions of state.
On the other hand, the EFF is also pushing for an early general election.
How do you hold others accountable when you yourself are not in compliance with the Constitution? In any democracy, Parliament would have dissolved and then called for early election, because that judgment by Constitutional Court is not a child's play.
The Red Berets say they've handed over evidence to the Hawks of police officers involved in removing them from Parliament. This too against a Constitutional Court ruling. Meanwhile, the ANC wants Parliament to launch a criminal case against the EFF and the DA for their role in last Thursday's violence. Alderson Pierre, SABC News, Johannesburg.